Figuring out what you're going to have for dinner is something that we're all very accustomed to. It's something that we do every day, in fact. Sometimes making dinner plans can have a little bit more weight on your life than others. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster, and honored guests, I'd like to talk to you today about how sometimes making dinner plans can have a change in your career. Growing up in Sterling Heights, I knew that I had a natural curiosity for science. I loved animals, and I knew that someday I wanted to grow up and help animals and sick people get better. So all through high school, I stacked my classes full of science and math. Naturally, gravitating on to college, I knew that I wanted to go to Central Michigan University and study biology. So my first 3 years, I knew exactly what I wanted to do. Microbiology, organic chemistry, zoology, oh I hated zoology, botany. These were very challenging classes, and they all kept my plate very full. My senior year, my college roommate Dana asked if I had dinner plans for the evening. Of course, being a college student, I was honest. I told Dana that I was going to go a little gourmet that evening and add some frozen broccoli to my normal ramen noodle diet. She laughed and invited me to a group on campus that she belonged to, said that there was going to be free pizza and breadsticks. College student, free pizza and breadsticks, I'm in. I don't need to know what group it is, I'm going, I'm there, count me in. So I went with Dana to the club on campus, now knowing once I arrived that it was for Ad Club. Now, Ad Club was a student-run organization for majors of marketing and advertising. I was a little skeptical at first, never put much thought into marketing and advertising, never was a really big interest of mine, but free pizza and breadsticks, I went, enjoyed my free dinner, and I really liked the conversations that were happening at the club. Over the next few weeks, I went to Ad Club every week, enjoyed my free pizza and breadsticks, and I even started to take on more leadership roles within the club. At the end of the semester, there was a national student advertising competition that we were involved with. Basically, what had happened at the competition was we were to present a campaign that we had been working on for a specific client at the end of the year and compete against other colleges and universities in the area. And guess who was elected to be the speaker for our campaign? It's a lot of pressure on my shoulders. I wish I had Toastmasters back then to kind of ease my fears. But I got dressed up, I rehearsed, I practiced, and I went up there and I nailed the presentation. What I didn't know at the time was what there were recruiters from local advertising agencies in the audience recruiting for talent among the colleges and universities that were presenting. After the presentation, I was approached by a recruiter from a big major advertising agency offering me an interview for their company on the spot. The following week, I went to the interview, thought I did pretty well, and luckily I did, I got the job. So the following week, said goodbye to Mom and Dad, moved to California on my own, and started my advertising career. Since then, I have moved across the country several times, living in Massachusetts, Chicago, Orange County, California, working on several different advertising campaigns. I was introduced to digital and social media, which I found is my new passion. Still love science and animals, but really have decided that digital and social media marketing is more right up my alley. So every once in a while, my friend now, Dana, lives in Indiana, but when she comes home back to Michigan, sometimes we like to get together for dinner. It usually ends up being pizza and breadsticks. Thank you.